Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We should probably finish exploring around, but... oh, come on.
Let's go!
We have enough ranged characters. Oh look, another one. Great.
Your thoughts must flow deeply. I wish you know.
Just take them out. These guys are annoying. Nothing else. Flesh construct. Now what's with the magic soul teleport or something like that? There, they're both dead. Now, can we get to the guy's lab?
Yeah.
Nice and quiet.
Do. Oh, I have to take their things. Give me your vessel flesh. I don't see any hostiles. Nope. No. Yeah. Okay, so we're here. Okay, you aren't hostile. What have you done? You've been experimenting on patients against their wills, mangling their souls. I've seen it with my own eyes. How could you possibly... Look, it had to be done. Ethelmir and the others, they took everything from me. Everything when I was this close. I had to know. I had to know where I failed and why. Something. Yeah, okay, so... what if you'd succeeded? No one has ever come that close why I had to continue. I have to risk everything on working in secret. Lie. We'll see.
I trust that you'll do what's right for Deerwood. Don't hold everyone accountable for my mistakes.
Okay. I'm not going to hold everyone accountable for your mistakes. I'm going to hold you accountable and, oh, look! A whip. Still don't know how you pronounce that. Because no one feels like talking. My lord, there's things on. Oh, another one. Well, now I know what they are. Does it say that in my journal? W. Oh, it does. Fangs at a feral appetite. Great.
Yeah.
That's very pleasant. Well, everything in there is now hostile. I'm getting out of here. It's not safe anymore. Well, what did you expect? The soul can leave the body. That's kind of disconcerting. Well, it seems calm up here. Oh, what happened down there? You had asked questions. It's complicated. A patient of yours, Uskroon, was working for the Leaden Key only without knowing it. I have read accounts of people who could do what you described, go figure. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as suggest they are all the same person. Might be. They were here among us plotting our ruin. Would that I had a body and could be of some use. Fear the future may hold. I'm grateful you were to find them. Uh-huh. What of Azo? Participate experiments playing this catastrophe. Well, they probably would have found a way without Azo. And he was just trying to help, but they took advantage of it. Should have known better than to isolate him. Of course he would have to report. The wiser thing would be to allow his experiments with a close oversight. Mind like his must be allowed a chance. Yay. So I guess that's that. Yeah, that's done. Enter the tower in Heritage Hall. Hill. And travel to Deerfield. Oh. Okay. Find the ruins that are outside of Deerford. Go figure. Huh. Earth. Aha. Oh. Who are you? Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You're summoned to Hadrat House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. How do you know where to find me? It's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Okay? Who is Lady Webb? You do not know Lady Webb. She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time. But she's the mistress of Drenwood Row. She's been here as long as anyone can remember. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody. And she never leaves the room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of unvenerated by dark magic. Great. She's still at it, best anyone can tell, learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country before you go asking the gods for forgiveness? Best guess, Lady Webb. Okay. What is Dunreed Row? Mess of ciphers. Make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Huh. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own. That happens. It's a pretty good guess as to why. Okay. What about the Hadrat House? Where's that? Oh, okay. Hadrat House. Ah, that way. This one. Oh. Uh-huh. Just tense looks concerned. The other missionaries
say you have been neglectful of your duties.
Oh. My mind has been elsewhere. Oh?
Oh? And what troubles you?
Huh. Forgive me, I wish to leave the Order.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
The people we intended to convert, they committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Is that possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain.
Okay.
There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was he there? What's in here? Fighters are durable. If only their health will regenerate automatically. Oh my. This is a fancy place. Ooh, a table. Who are you? You have a name. You carry a whisper. Miss Cadna, Gilded Veil. Odd voices indeed. Huh. How did you know? As a cipher, it's my job to know these things. You carry the whiff of ancients. What else can you tell me? Not as much as I would like, unfortunately. My duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. Huh. What brings you here? I was invited. By her. Forgive me, she does not take many visitors, but the ones she invites are fascinating. Haha. I've always marveled at her choices. Nothing in common to my eyes, but her sight is far keener than mine. I wonder what she sees. It doesn't really matter. You know, I'm invited somewhere, I'm clearly allowed to bring all of my friends. Her room is upstairs, the one with the guards. Okay. It looks like you could use help. So many secrets and trails in the city. Have to turn the corner to find a fresh trace of something stolen or someone missing. Unfortunately, we can't investigate it. Huh. Curse of a cipher to be held by the whims of curiosity. Tell me about them. 1 case or 3, depending on how you look at it. 3 weeks, and a disappearance at the end of each. Some might call it coincidence, I call it a clue. Lady Webb knows she trusts you. So I shall trust you too, so long as we're aligned. I'll look into it. Where should I start? Just like one of those valiant whodunits. Got a few of those on the road. Helps pass the time. Huh. Good old murder mystery. Sure! Copper Lane. On to his gift and Blackenberry, of course. To talk to the ones who reported disappearances, the only ones who know enough to care. Laura, Holly, and Eklaga? So, who's missing? 2 men, 1 woman. Lendry, Kendall, and Cora. Tell me of Lendry. Kendall? Okay. Cora? Sister. Okay. Find any leads? No. Animancy? Okay. I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah. Well, maybe not so much right now. Talk to the people who reported them missing. I will let you know what I find. Now, up the stairs. If I don't know where I'm going, I shall ask directions. Now, where are the guards? Oh. Lady Webb will see me. The door opens on its own. Yep, that's Lady Webb. Can I close the door? This is a private meeting. Huh. Does not look up for me.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
A meager trick giving Cad Noir's fame.
And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
Curiosity? I'm investigating a strange group.
Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason.
Okay.
You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
I don't feel like lying. I ran across one of them in the ruins. It's important I find him again. She just drops her paper.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known.
Okay. Figures. How do you know I seek him?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
Uh-huh. What can you tell me about him?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The leaden key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it.
So what, he's a vampire?
What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Okay.
That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
Yeah, I can see that. And those rumors are true.
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
So, what do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The leaden key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you.
Okay.
Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
Sounds nice. And I am really good at getting in other people's business. That's usually what you do. Very well.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Oh, yes. How do you know so much about this guy?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
Okay. First, I have some information on the leaden key. I've already messed with them.
Well, let's hear it.
Theos was in Blackenberry's sanitarium, impersonating a patient. He was damaged. He was messing with the animancers.
Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Wasn't the first time. Not the first time.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep.
Well, I guess I'll be ready.
This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the leaden key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
Too true.
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
Yes. That's all? Yeah. What else is there to know about the Lightning Key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal.
Yeah.
Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
You know, that's always fun.
Yes?
Is there a Lord Web?
There was.
What happened to him?
He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted.
Tell me more about Durin Bro.
All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed.
Yeah.
We are Deerwood Cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster.
Okay.
And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes. But the truth is, I don't think many of them could bear it.
Yeah, that's true. How did you come to be here?
Me? I started this place, in a different time, under a different Duke. I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
Apparently that's pronounced Duke. This is why you have people talk. How old are you? Yeah.
I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Berith carry me off before I'm through.
Okay.
There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age.
Well, political enemies can be impossible to get rid of. Are you psychic?
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there. Many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable.
You said you don't know what will happen tomorrow?
Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway.
What's that?
A quiet day at home.
Oh, okay. No, that's all.
Try your best not to die out there.
If I die, I'll just come back to life a few minutes earlier. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
How fares your search? Well, you mustn't play with...
Oh, that's an ongoing quest. Sure. Now, where's the Duke? Oh. Open the door! You're not clever enough to open a door. Jeez. This way. So, we could talk to the Duke, or we could find our way to Deerford. This world's actually quite small, seemingly. Except there's this huge area over here for areas. Then again, there's probably more places I can go. Can go to Deerford, or figure out where the duck is.
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Okay. So, Duke isn't here. Takes 12 minutes to walk through the town. Which kind of says something about how far these are apart. You know, kind of. Load faster. Aha. The expedition hall. Is it over here? Ooh. Oh, I can't go in there. That's why I'm trying to get into. I know I can't get in here. Where's the Duke? Come on. I'm only running around town. Why do you have to load for so long?
Ah, the life of a traveler. Places to see.
Indeed. Though after 5 years. I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
Yes. Okay, so you found the Duke's home. Who are you? Sidley. Well, I'm going to end the episode there. See you in the next one. Bye.